my baby, oh, I'ma get you, my baby, oh, I'ma get
Fire.
my baby,
I'm Ashara Ekundayo. I am the curator of Salt to Catch Ghosts. I am really in awe of the stories and the care, the kindness, and the vulnerability that these Black women and femme artists have shared with us. And I feel like it's really important to continue to archive our stories and our history so that we have an opportunity to reflect upon ourselves, but also to manifest and womanfest what it is that we want to have available for future generations.
Hi, my name is Shanequa. I'm originally from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm a multimedia artist, and my work is about celebrating the divinity of Black women and girls. So my artwork is called The Pepper Throwing Salt Off in Your Game, right? And so this is from a lyric from Andre 3000 from the hip hop song Crumbling Herb. And so what kind of inspired me for that is when you think about somebody throwing salt on you, it's a diss. And so I wanted to diss the need to have erasure of Black women who have been violated in any way. So my mural is a representation of me creating ritual, creating memory, creating song, creating dance on the grounds of Katherine Johnston. Katherine Johnston was an African-American woman in Atlanta who was shot and killed by rogue police officers back in 2006. And so in that way of crying out for her and pouring out a diss and assault to erase who she was, I want to uplift her with memory and reverence of an ancestor. And so if I am kind of creating this table of understanding of how Black women and girls need to be seen and reflected in imaginative spaces, right? So I remember who we were, I remember who we are, and I remember who we are yet to be.
I'm brontë, velez, they, them. I'm so blessed to be here and be presenting the work behind me. Can I get a witness? That is an offering that came through not just myself, but a big group of people. This work is so drawn to the prayer of the salt, ancient salt, and the salt of the glaciers, and salt that has been protected for millennia and is now being exposed at a rate that is unprecedented and through climate collapse. How to love this ancient salt and ice that is disappearing, and what do we do with that, and what does that mean for culture? What does that mean for our lives? And what are the hauntings, what are the colonial hauntings that led us there?
My name is Courtney Desiree Morris, and I'm very happy to be one of the 9 artists featured in Salt to Catch Ghosts, curated by Ashara Ekundayo. I am responsible for the installation on that corner. Salt makes me think of a lot of things. Salt makes me think about fried chicken. Salt makes me think about watermelons. Salt makes me think about sweat. Salt makes me think about sex. Salt makes me think about the ocean. Salt makes me think about the taste of my own tears. There's a lot of meanings. I think salt is just so rich with meaning, particularly for artists who come out of the African diaspora. I think it's something that shows up in our spirituality. It shows up in our culinary traditions. It shows up in our folklore and our mythology. And so it was really fun to kind of work with that energy and with that idea for this exhibition.
So my name is Sabrina Nelson, and my work ties into the theme of the show, Salt to Catch Ghost, because I'm coming from a very salty taste in my mouth of how people take the lives of people who don't look like them and maybe don't come from where they come from. Watching on social media as Philandel Castile was killed, thinking about Emmett Till, thinking about Raynisha McBride, thinking about Breonna, thinking about children and adults who are always someone's child, and thinking about the salt in the wound, if you will, that's not healing us. And so this is my way of creating magic, if you will, to teach someone empathy, to show them a mirror of themselves and how it must look like to see the reflection of who you really are as a country. And how do you change it? People want change, but they don't want to change. So it is my task to show them the reflection of how I see it and maybe give them an opportunity to think about how to change it.
When we talk about salt as a material or as a verb, we talk about our opportunity to check in with ourselves and to like engage with our families, you know, folks sitting on the front porch, folks at school, folks in our professional, in our job. And, you know, we have these stories that I think are unique to Black women. I was really interested to listen to a group of artists reflect on this idea of ancestry and of legacy. And so at the same time, I was also inspired. I've been inspired and continue to be inspired by the ways in which creative people show up to heal communities.
Oh, I'ma get you, yeah, yeah.